scholars, it's Mrs. Isles again from the music room. The first thing we do at the beginning of our music class every day is we sing through our welcome song. So let's do that. If you haven't yet learned the welcome song, that means you didn't watch our week 1 videos. So go back and find the week 1, day 1 and week 1, day 2 videos from Purdue Academy Specialists. Here we go. It's time for music class. It's time for music class. We're gonna sing la la la, we're gonna play. We're gonna move and groove and have some fun today. It's time for music class. It's time for music class. Here we go. All right. This week in music, Elementary Academy scholars will be able to first warm up our voices, bodies, and ears. Then we will sing This Little Light of Mine, and lastly we'll tap and practice a steady beat. So that's our plan for music today. The first thing we're going to do is warm up our bodies and our voices a little bit. So you got to stretch up. If you're sitting down, stand up. Stretch up. Touch your toes. Put your arms out, stretch to the side, stretch to the side. Okay, last week we did something called roller coasters. I'd like to start with that today. When I do roller coasters, it helps to get my voice ready to sing. We're going to do some singing today, so I start by tracing little circles around my face. Just focus on my breathing. And then when I do my roller coasters, every time my circles and my hands get a little bit bigger and a little bit higher, my voice gets higher. I do it 3 times. Woo, woo, woo! And then when I'm done, I get as low as I can with my voice and my arms dangle down by my feet. Okay? I'm going to take my guitar out for a second so I don't drop it. Okay. Here we go. We're going to do 3 sets of roller coasters. Here we go. Woo, woo, woo! Hang there. Let your body go loose. All right, stay back up. Let's do it again. Woo, woo, woo! Let your body hang. All right, one more. If you really watch me, I take a nice deep breath right before I start. That'll be your cue to do it with me. Woo, woo, woo! Okay, our voice is kind of warmed up, our bodies are kind of warmed up. Now we're going to get our ears warmed up a little bit. Last time we had a video in music class, I asked to see if you could tell the difference between a high sound and a low sound. Today we're going to see if we can tell the difference between a fast sound and a slow sound. So I'm going to play a song that I know really well. It was on my list of favorite songs from last week, called Mr. Tambourine Man. And you can watch my hand and see if you can tell if my hand is moving fast or slow. But if you really want to challenge yourself, you can just close your eyes and see if you can hear if I'm playing fast or slow. Okay, I'm just going to play it at a normal speed to start. Kind of a normal speed. Now I'm either going to play it fast or I'm going to play it slow. And I want you to close your eyes if you want to challenge yourself or watch my hand. I just want you to think to yourself in your head, am I playing it faster or am I playing it slower? There we go. sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me in the jingle jangle morning. I'll come following you. Alright, did I play it faster or slower than the first time? Think it in your head, you could say it out loud to me. That was slower. Okay, now I want to play another way. You tell me if I'm going fast or slow. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. Fast or slow? Fast. Okay. That's a really good skill to learn. You can listen to songs on the radio and just think to yourself, is this a fast song? Or is this a slow song? Or is it kind of in the middle? It's a good skill to have. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is sing a song some of you might know. Some people might have been singing this song with their grandparents or their whoever is the grown-up in their house. The song is called This Little Light of Mine. I wrote the words to this song here on my whiteboard, and I added kind of a funny symbol. It's might be kind of funny because you don't know what it is yet. It's these two green lines with two dots next to it. That's called a repeat sign. When you see a repeat sign, it means keep watching because we're going to come back and do it. So the first part of the song goes, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. And then I put another set of repeat signs over here. So that means we're going to go back and do it again. And after it, I wrote times 3. So we're going to sing that part 3 times. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. And then we've done it 3 times, so I go to the next part, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Then we move to the second verse. Sounds a lot the same, but the words are different. Everywhere I go, I'm going to let it shine. And I see those repeat signs again, so we're going to sing that 3 times. Then let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And then the last verse, won't let anyone blow it out. I'm going to let it shine. There's repeat signs there. We sing that 3 times through. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'm going to sing just the top chunk first, just the top verse and chorus. And then we'll sing it together, and then we'll do the same with the second verse, same with the third verse, and then we'll put it all together. Now I said the words verse and I said chorus. Just in case you haven't heard those words before, a verse is a part of the song that maybe tells a story, or the part of the song that might change to maybe make the meaning of the song a little bit different, to change what we're singing about. So I can see that every time I have that repeat sign, I'm singing something different. So it's called the verse of the song. But then the next part, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, shine. That's the same in all 3 verses. So we call it the chorus, or the refrain. It's the part that repeats again and again. And so it never changes, it always stays the same. Okay, so I'm going to sing this first part. If you know the song and you want to sing it with me right away, that's awesome. Sounds like this. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Okay, that's the first section. Now listen to how the second verse is the same in some ways, but it's different in other ways. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Okay, so there were parts that were the same, and there were parts that were different. The parts that were the same would be the chorus, because we said, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, is the same as at the beginning. The words to the verse are a little bit different. First I sang This Little Light of Mine, this time I sang Everywhere I Go. But I'm going to Let It Shine stayed the same. The other thing that stayed the same was the melody. That's what my voice is doing. That's the first verse. Second verse. My voice is doing the same thing. That's called the melody. All right, third verse. Won't let anyone blow it out. Sounds like this. Won't let anyone blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let anyone blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let anyone blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Okay, that one was the same melody as the first two verses. Chorus was the same, the second part of the verse was the same. The only thing that was different was the words. Sometimes when I sing this with kids, they want to sing, won't let anyone blow it out. No, I'm gonna let it shine. And they do a little fist pump towards the sky. They shout, no. So if you want to do that, you can. All right, so we've gone over the song. And I sometimes have kids say to me, Mrs. Isles, what do you mean, this little light of mine? I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let anyone blow it out. What does that mean? It's not like I'm carrying a candle around with me everywhere I go. Well, when I think of the song, This Little Light of Mine, I just think about all those things inside of us that makes us wonderful, it makes us all different, it makes us all special, and how you want to carry those things around with you with pride. Maybe you are, right now, as a second, third, or fourth grader, super great at video games, and you are proud of that. Maybe that's your light. Maybe you go and you celebrate religious things with your parents, and you think that that's a special light that you carry around with you. Great. Maybe you're like Mrs. Isles and you really love to sing and you really love music, and that's your light you carry around with you. Wonderful. Maybe you are a really great big brother or big sister to your siblings, and that's your light that you carry around. Just something that you are proud of that makes you feel like you are you. And I think that's something that you should be proud of and you can kind of brag about sometimes. Maybe you want to show off or offer help if you know that you're good at something. So when we say this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine, it means taking those good things about you and letting them shine wherever you go. Maybe you can make the world a better place by letting those things shine out. And don't let anyone blow it out. Don't let anybody take that away from you. Hold that proud. I think it's a really great song and a really great message. Okay, we're going to start at the beginning of the song and we're going to go straight through, start to finish. If you feel like, ooh, I forgot those words, you can pause the video right now and rewind it a little bit, go back a little bit and rewatch that part where Mrs. Isles introduced the song to you. But for now, we're just going to try to sing it straight through, and then we're going to add something to it to make it a little different. Okay, here we go. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Won't let anyone blow it out. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let anyone blow it out. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let anyone blow it out. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I added the fist pump because I thought it was fun. Okay, now we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to sing this kind kind of in an a cappella way, which means just our voices, but we are going to add something. Last time we talked about rhythm sticks and we practiced tapping the steady beat. Now, I don't have any rhythm sticks around me right now, so I'm going to use these two markers instead. You might have two pencils, you might have a fork and a spoon, any two things that you can tap together that your grown-ups at home say it's okay to tap together. And we're going to tap a steady beat, singing the same melody that we did before, but we're going to keep that steady beat going just to practice. Last week we did it with the ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. Now we're going to change it, we're going to do it with this song. Okay, so we're going to get a steady beat. About like that fast, so tap with me. If you need to pause the video and go find two things to tap together, it's a great time to do it. Okay, pause. I always like to stick them up on my shoulders when I pause. Our goal is to sing through the whole song start to finish and have that steady beat going the whole time. Now remember, a steady beat is something that doesn't speed up, doesn't slow down, it always stays the same. We always know what's going to happen next. Okay, so we'll get our steady beat going. Here we go. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Second verse. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Last verse. Won't let anyone blow it out. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let anyone blow it out. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let anyone blow it out. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. There we go. Okay, now we're going to challenge ourselves a lot. You are at home tapping your sticks or tapping your markers or pencils together. I want you to continue to do that while Mrs. Isles plays it on her guitar and sings. But we're going to be playing two different instruments. It's kind of like I'm the guitar and you're the drums. Kind of like that, except we're not playing the drums. We're hitting sticks together. So if you noticed, when I make music, a lot of times my body kind of moves with the music. So if you don't know exactly when to tap, watch when I move up and down. You can tap along with the way that my body moves. I'm just bopping up and down on my knees. If you want to stand up if you're sitting and bop with your knees a little bit like me, I think that would be a cool thing to do. Okay? Here we go. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Last verse. Won't let anyone blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let anyone blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let anyone blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. There we go. Wonderful making music today. Okay, the last thing we have to do is what we do every time we have a music class, either on campus or in a video. We do our train exit. First thing we do is breathe to 4. Breathe in as we count to 4, and then we do that pattern of slow, 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 fast, 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 slow, 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 really slow. We make a ch sound every time we do it. So let's do it together. We start by breathing. Breathe with me, Elementary Academy. Here we go. All right, thank you for making music with me today. I hope you have a magical musical day and a great week ahead of you. Thank you.